welcome back to our channel. So today we are continuing our series, The Best Year of Your Life 2019. In our previous video we spoke about faith, finances, and family, and the need to get those things in order this year so that this year can be the best year of your life. So first, when we talk about faith, what is faith? The Bible in Hebrews 11 verse 1 says that faith is the confidence in what we hope for and the assurance about what we cannot see. We need faith because really we can't see what's going to happen in the future. Only God holds the future, and we can only walk by faith. The Bible also talks about the fact that we live by faith and not by sight. And that really corresponds with Hebrews and the actual meaning that the Bible gave faith to be. We live by faith and not by sight, not by what we can see, but just believing and trusting that what God said is so.
Good, perfect. So now we have an idea of what faith is. Let's start with the fact that in order for us to get our faith in order, it's not merely us declaring that we have more faith or believing more. It's more than that. So in our previous video I'd spoken about faith being married to works. That simply means that for you to really have faith or active faith or faith that is not useless, it needs to be married to work. It means that your faith needs to be accompanied with your deeds. It can't just be faith, I believe I can proclaim this.
Right.
It needs to be faith plus what I do to back that. Now, because we have an understanding that your faith needs to be married to your work, if it's not, then it dies. Second chapter of James 14 to 26 talks about the body being dead without the spirit. So too is faith without works. It's dead. It's useless. It's purposeless. So that's the kind of faith that we need to be working on. In terms of getting your faith in order, is spending more time in the Word. It is spending more time in the Word. There's no two ways around it. That is it. You have to spend more time in the Word. I believe personally, recently actually, that in reading more of God's Word, the revelations are real, man. He speaks. Some people talk about hearing God in that small still voice. I am not entirely sure if I've heard that, but through His Word, through prophecies, other people being able to speak into your life, and through just reading the Word for yourself. As you read more, you learn more is revealed to you. But that is not it. It can't stop there. The Bible even talks about you have hearers of the Word and then you have doers of the Word. I think that's profound. That's very special. That don't just hear the Word, you have to do something with it. Don't just say I read the Word, I understand it, and I have faith because I know what the Word says. You have to work on it. You have to do something with it. Okay, so let's talk about the parable of the mustard seed. Jesus Christ did say that you only need faith as small as a mustard seed, right? That really means, or for me, it just simply means that your faith needs to only be so small that He can work with that. Now, if your faith is as small as a mustard seed and it's not planted, nothing becomes of it. Though the mustard seed has the potential of becoming one of the biggest trees, if it's not planted, nothing happens. So you can have that seed and it's not planted. You can have faith and do nothing with it. Nothing happens. Nothing will ever be birthed. When we say get your faith in order, that's the kind of faith we're talking about. Faith that is married to works. Faith that you have something so small as a mustard seed and you're not concerned about how small it is. You're more focused on, if I can do this with it, it can become this. And that's where we need to go. That's where we're heading. Active obedience demonstrates that your faith is genuine. Again, active obedience demonstrates genuine faith. So let's get rid of this thing of embracing the useless faith where we can say to everybody, we're this Christian, we are faithful, we are all of these things, but there's absolutely no works. There's absolutely nothing to back that. So for this year, guys, step out. Don't just be active in your faith.
Absolutely. You can't just say you have faith. Anybody can have faith. Any person can have faith. It doesn't matter who you are. But what are you going to do with that faith? Any person can say, yes, I have faith. I believe. But what are you going to do with that belief? Are you going to sit down with your belief, or are you going to actually step out in faith? You want that job. Are you going to step out in faith? You think you don't qualify. Are you going to step out and actually apply? That's the type of faith that God speaks about. You know, faith that you actually put work to.
Amen.
Right? So that's what we're encouraging you guys this year. Don't just say, oh, I believe I can do this. Do it. Try it. You may never know. You know, when God sees that, you know, she believes and she's actually believing me to come through for her,
Yeah.
trust me, things will change completely. And so together, we're activating that faith this year, because we are declaring that this year, 2019, will indeed be the best year of our lives.
Amen.
Amen.
We're not merely asking you to read more, spend more time in the Word. That is so. That is definitely true, because you first need to know what the Word says before you can actually act on it. So
Right.
yes, read more, but don't stop there. You know, make your faith complete. Verse 23 of James 2
Yes.
says that it is through your actions that your faith is made complete. So
Absolutely.
let's approach this year, you know, making our faith complete by
Right.
getting our faith in order. Join us next time in part 3 of this series when we talk about getting our finances in order. Now that's going to be very interesting.
Yes.
Not too sure everybody would like it, but hey,
Stay
if
tuned.
you want the best year of your life, these are the 3 things you really need to get in order, man, so that God can work freely and, you know, use you. And honestly, a lot of times, you know, we're hindered by our finances, the things we want to do, you know, the impact that we want to make.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, money is important and it's needed, but you need to first give it to receive it. So stay tuned, guys. It's going to be good.
So like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And stay tuned. We have more coming for you. Have a blessed day.